You are not your thoughts. Really getting this, it completely transformed everything for me. But what does this concept actually mean? And more importantly, beyond the concept, beyond our thoughts around the concept, how can we know that for ourselves? How can we directly experience that we are not our thoughts? Well, if you're up for it, come with me into this video for a bit of a play around with this. But I do warn you that once you know, you can't unknow. You can of course forget, and we do forget all the time, but to be mindful is to remember. But only come if you are prepared to leave that judging mind behind. Just leave it outside this video just for a couple of minutes. You are very welcome to pick it up again as you leave. But to get the most from this little exercise, you're going to need to bring, well, some playfulness, some curiosity, and some attention. So if all of that is good with you, let's have a little look at the nature of thought. I invite you to join me in closing your eyes and having a look. What is going on in there? Is it busy? Is it quiet? And it doesn't matter either way, just seeing if we can notice what is without judging it. What is? And now we're going to have a bit of a look for a thought. Come on, thoughts, any thoughts, it doesn't matter. We want to see if we can spot a thought. Can you see a thought? Apparently we have around 60,000 thoughts each and every day, but here we're after just one. Can you spot one thought? Can you notice a thought anywhere? Having a little look around. Bound to be one in there somewhere, seeing if you can notice a thought. And regardless of whether you've noticed a thought or you haven't noticed a thought, now moving your attention, zooming your attention into the air around the nostrils, zooming right in and noticing how the air is slightly cooler as it enters the body, slightly warmer as it leaves again. Zooming in on the nostrils. And now widening, expanding that awareness again to have a little look at the nature of thoughts. Come on, thoughts. Let's be having you. Let's notice you. Where are you? Usually there's loads of them, but sometimes when we shine our attention on them, it's like they get a little bit timid. It's like they don't want to be looked at, and sometimes they could be hiding. So noticing if you're looking for a thought, but there's no thoughts, how does that feel? And also noticing if you have spotted a thought, noticing, look, I've spotted a thought. Noticing where the thought is and where you are. How does that feel? And either way, just releasing that now and zooming back in on the air around the nostrils. Cooler, warmer. And now we're going to up the challenge a little bit. And as we expand that awareness to have a look for thoughts, I want you to see if you can notice a thought, but also see if you can notice yourself noticing a thought. Can I notice a thought? Can I notice myself noticing a thought? Having a real look. Maybe there's one hiding around the back of the head. Can I notice a thought, and can I notice myself noticing a thought? Where am I and where is the thought? And now really feeling into where you are right now. This breath, this moment. And from here, can you see or sense or feel on one level a separation to thoughts? because thoughts are just thoughts. They're just fluctuations of the mind. What gives a thought its power is us. If I choose to engage with this thought, I turn it into thinking. The spotlight of my attention is what illuminates a thought. It's what makes it appear biggest and brightest in my awareness. But if I move that spotlight of my attention from being on thoughts to being on where I am, then what happens then? What is illuminated then? Feeling into this, breathing into this, illuminating where you are. Well, from here, for me, I am not my thoughts. I'm not the voice inside my head, because from here I can see, sense, feel a space. And this, my mindful friends, is a space worth exploration. Now, what is true from here for you? Are you your thoughts? Or are you bigger and greater than the smallness of thought? What is here for you? Because from here we might just glimmer a remembering of our vastness. And if there are any thoughts, from sitting back here, perhaps we can view them like stars shooting across the sky. What do you see? What do you feel? Now I'm feeling my breath. And right now I'm opening my eyes. You may want to join me or you might not. How was that for you? You can experience only your experience and what is right for you. And when we first come to this, putting everything down enough to feel into where we are can be a bit of a challenge. So you might want to play around with that a couple of times, or you might think, this is not for me and I am my thoughts, and that's totally cool because they're just thoughts. I had always previously just unquestioningly thought I was my thoughts. And wow, sitting back from those thoughts, I could see that some of those thoughts were weird and random and outrageous and horrible and dark and mean, mundane. Judgy thoughts, loads of really judgy thoughts. Judgy about other people, about the situation, mainly judgy about me. So realising that I was not my thoughts was such an enormous relief. They're just thoughts, they're not me. Thank goodness for that. And wow, as we change our relationship to our thoughts, we change everything, and this is so empowering. I hope you find this empowering, and I hope that this has resonated with you. If it has resonated with you, or you know someone who you think they could really do with knowing that they're not their thoughts, they might also find this a relief. Please do share this video with them. Please do subscribe to the channel and like if you do like. I also wrote a little book, it's just a little one, called You Are Not Your Thoughts, and I'll link to that in that little box below, which you may find helpful. So just get in touch with me. I love to hear from you. I love it when people send me emails and questions and comments. It makes all this worthwhile. But either way, through the wonders of space and time and technology, we have connected right now, and I see you. I am grateful that you are here looking at this stuff. Thank you so much.